and welcome back to the channel. We're married to vinyl, and today we're here with another one of our micro discographies.
Yes, we are. And thanks as always for watching.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about the rules real quick.
Yes.
Just in case it's your first one.
Lay down the rules for the people.
So a micro discography, the band can only have one album maximum. That's the main rule. You can have as many singles as you want, usually just a few or whatever, but whatever. Singles, one album. Compilations are not counting as an album.
Yes.
That's kind of it.
That's it.
That's the rules. All right, so who are we talking about today?
Yeah, so today we're talking about a little band called Northern Picture Library. And
Very literary.
Yes, yes. So they formed out of the ashes of a band called the Field Mice, who were on Sarah Records.
Yep.
When were they active?
From 87 and 92.
Mm-hmm. So then in 1993, after they folded the Field Mice, they came back with Northern Picture Library, and they being
3/5 of the Field Mice.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, it's the trio of Bobby Ratton. He's the main songwriter, I guess, main singer. Then it was his girlfriend at the time, and in the Field Mice too, Anne-Marie Davies, and then the drummer Mark Dobson.
Yes.
There you go.
And that was Northern Picture Library.
That is. And thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, that was easy. All right.
What were the Field Mice like?
They're a little dreamy, jangle pop, whatever kind of thing.
Yeah.
Really, really good band. Check them out if you've never heard them as well. And then this band, though, Northern Picture Library, is a whole different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
They kind of they didn't want to just repeat themselves, and they kind of pissed off a lot of Field Mice fans because they didn't sound the same. They were taking more influences like Eno, more of the ambient textures, and I think one of Bobby was talking about being into things like Talk, Spirit of Eden. So he's kind of like, all right, I want to incorporate some of this more soundscapey, just different kinds of elements to the music, not just put out a part 2 of the Field Mice. So
it's almost, some of it's almost got some of that post-rock.
It is post-rock, Dreampop, little shoegaze, Eno-ish ambience, or some
some of it. There might even be like a little bit of a discordance in some of it.
We'll get to that though.
But it's
this will kind of tell you where their heads were at too. They started out with this one in September of '93, "Love Song for the Dead Che."
Yes.
And this is a cover of the United States of America, which were a psych band from the 60s. So they kind of give you a clue of where they were heading. That band and this song kind of influenced bands like Broadcast on Warp Records. So they kind of started out with this, with the female vocal, and it's a lot of just keyboard textures and totally different. And people were already kind of like, what is going on?
What is this? This is not Field Mice. But yeah.
And this one's on Vinyl Japan Records.
Oh, yeah.
Which is still a record store in Japan even.
Yeah, in Shinjuku, I think.
Yeah, and label, yep.
Yeah, so.
And they've had some good stuff on their label too. But yeah,
they
so
did.
this was the start. The next month.
Yeah, the next month then came the release of the album, which did not include Love Song for the Dead
No, did not.
Yeah.
There were no singles from the album.
Yes, this is Alaska. So this came out in October of '93. So this is, this is on Vinyl Japan as well. So this is a 14-track album.
Or a 15-track CD.
Yeah,
which we have the CD
there
also.
There is a bonus track on there. So yeah, so this is a little bit
Let's show some of that.
of a journey of an album.
This to me
it does take you on it does really sort of like take you on a journey.
Yeah, it's one of those its own world. It brings you into the world, and if you're ready to succumb to it, it's I think this is a lost classic. A lot of people who love the Field Mice and their later bands that they worked on after this band. I don't know. A lot of people think this is the worst thing he's ever. I think this might be the best thing that Bobby and Anne-Marie has ever done. I think it's an absolute.
Oh yeah,
classic.
This is a beautiful album, and I feel like it's one of those albums that you listen to on headphones.
Oh yeah, it'd be good
with the lights out.
Yeah,
because it will build an image in your mind and build a story, and it is like a soundtrack.
Yeah, it is. And it's ever changing. It's not like the Field Mice, so people are like, I don't know what to make of this. It starts off with the first song, Untitled number 1, just a short little kind of just Anne Marie's vocals cooing like oohs and and then it kind of kicks into number 2, Into the Ether, with this New Order bass, just kind of keyboard ambience, guitar swirls. And so the first couple songs already are just that one. The second song's like 6-7 minutes. They're both instrumental, so people are already like, what the hell's going on? Where's my Bobby? Where's my vocals? Where's my Anne Marie?
Right.
And it's like not until song number 3, Catholic Easter Colors,
Ooh.
where that song is, you could kind of almost say that's kind of Field Mice-ish. I feel like it's lots of acoustic strums. There's some chimes going on. There's some EBO style guitars happening. Drums don't kick in till about, what was it, 3 minutes, after 3 minutes. So it's like a Cure song or something, you know?
But it's those first 3 songs that really sort of pull you in, and then they give you hints of vocals, but it's just more those instrumentals and building that soundscape for you to pull in.
But that third song is full vocal.
Yes,
but
it does
once
eventually.
It kicks in.
But once you get in there,
and that kind of tells you right there. Those first 3 songs are. This is not going to be your typical. Not going to be a Field Mice record for sure.
No, absolutely.
And it's not going to be your typical record at all. Song number 4 goes into this dark, kind of backwards, kind of soundscapey,
oh yeah, that's
cinematic.
Almost a little menacing.
Yeah, discordant. You were saying too.
Yeah, I said that was sort of discordant, but it was. I mean, not to the point where. You know, it wasn't Tangerine Dream.
No. It's
where
not
I'm
fully
turn that shit off.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah,
it's good.
And then it kicks into the next song is Insecure. So after that, this kind of dark, kind of menacing vibe. It kind of kicks into these nice ambient, ambience keyboards, and that's it. Just keyboards, and then Anne Marie, lovely like double track vocals. Song called Insecure. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just blissful. I was hearing this album again, thinking the term gossamer came to my mind. I don't know. It's just all these songs are they're very delicate, and they're almost like just so barely held together.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Like if you blow on them, they're gonna disappear.
Yes.
I mean, you have to kind of catch them while you can. That's the vibe you get.
Yeah,
that's how
I wonder if when Bobby and Anne-Marie were putting this together and Mark were putting this together, if they had that in their mind.
I know, I think so. I kind of think Bobby did.
Some of it, as they were putting it together, it just felt like it was fleeting.
After Insecure, there's another keyboardy kind of textural, ambient, instrumental. Yeah. Again, kind of keeping that flowing where you're going, where are we going?
Again, sort of touches of Eno.
Yeah.
Ambient feel, and then that leads into Lucky, which is
Anne Marie again.
Anne Marie singing, and this is a beautiful song. I know this song because you know, when we were dating, Mark sent me over courting, dating, sent me over a mixtape. He did what any self-respecting, music-loving man
to woo his love.
Yeah, pre-burn CD days made me a mixtape.
Yeah,
so
late '90s. That was the last mixtape I've ever made. I've made mixed CDs now. Yes. that was the last like actual manual like adjusting levels and picking songs. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it was worth it. It worked.
Yeah, it did work. It did work. So yeah, the song "Lucky" was on that mixtape. So it is just a beautiful, lovely. It's a little bit of a love song. It is,
I hope so.
Yeah, and so that was, what would you say about "Lucky"? It's kind of a little bit of a tempo, a bit of a
kind of almost a slight. I hate to use the term funk, but it's got a little bit of the bass. Got a little bit. It's got some delayed guitars and it's just, again, it's all kind of ambience and dreamy and I don't know, all these similar terms, but each song so far, they all are completely different.
It does. This album, it sort of it flows. It really does flow and takes you on a journey. That's why I feel like you do need it on headphones in the dark because you have no other distractions. It is just this album.
Next song, another one called LSD Icing. I guess that'll tell you what that's about. I thought that one's it's pulsing bass, Philip Glass style, like keyboards or piano, and leads into another song, Truly Madly Deeply, which is basically just a piano love song.
Yes.
Bobby singing that one. Anna Marie's always kind of present though. She's always back in the background sometimes with sometimes you barely notice her little vocals.
Yeah, some backing vocals, but yeah.
Yeah. And then it kind of continues. There's 3 more songs with vocals, some more instrumental textural songs that all kind of, again, it's just this whole world of sound, this whole vibe that I don't know. If you don't like all that kind of stuff and you just want to hear, I just want to hear the songs, there's still 7 out of 15 songs or vocal tracks. You could still make a good 30-minute album. This is like over an album long. It's a long album.
It is.
So you can still make a nice solid mini album and be happy enough, I guess. But if you're ready for that journey, you really want to hear the full experience. It's worth it. It's fantastic. It is.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. I love this album. Again, probably I think my favorite album that they have ever done. All right, and then the following year, 1994. Still on vinyl, Japan. We don't have this on 12. There was a 12-inch of this. Blue Dissolve EP. This is awesome. Again, not 4 songs, not on the album. The second side, they're both instrumental, kind of similar to the album of those instrumental kind of tracks. Ambience and, all kind of soundscapey, weird kind of things happening. Electronics here and there. Really cool. But the 2 songs with vocals, the first one, Dear Faraway Friend, oh my Lord, that's 12 minutes. So that one, there's vocals, a good portion of the way through. But the drums don't kick in until after 7 minutes. And then shortly after, this, oh my Lord, the next 4 minutes, it's just getting louder. It's just distorted guitars, distorted keyboards, and it's building almost at the end where you're like, wow, you want to turn it down, but at the same time you want to turn it up. It gets really intense, and it's super, and it just kind of ends. It's
so sort of getting in a little bit into MBV territory.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It's pretty intense. It's really cool. But again, it's beautiful. It's not like, it's not discordant kind of, but it gets pretty intense and loud though, yeah.
Dear faraway friend, something inside me tells me this madness will one day be over. And that I'll survive it.
And then the second song, Here to Stay, it's kind of like something off the album that Anne-Marie sang. She does the vocal on this one, where it's kind of like Insecure, a lot of keyboards, just kind of repetitive keyboards, and just her beautiful vocal. It's a companion piece to the album. It's kind of like the album condensed into 4 little songs, if you want. A shorter version.
So the Blue Dissolve EP, that was June of 94.
Yes.
And so then in September 94 is this one. This is Paris, Last September's Farewell Kiss.
Oh, it's their last one.
Yeah, so this is another little 4-song EP. So here they are back on Sarah Records.
Yep.
For this. They're on Sarah Records with the Field Mice. So this starts out with an Anna Marie Sung Song. Am I
Yep,
wrong?
yep,
With
you are right.
Paris,
Paris.
yes.
That's got a bit of a jangle, bit of a fuzzy shoegazy vibe. Dreampop. I mean, really, really cool. And then there's one the second. Well, it's kind of a double A side, I guess, because it was split over 2 7-inch singles. These 4 songs, we don't have those.
Oh, I know. Sarah Records singles
know.
are so hard to get a hold
I wish
of
I had
and so
those.
expensive.
I know a friend who has them, so I'm gonna have to go raid his garage.
Oh.
But yeah, anyway. And then the other, so there's the Last September's Farewell Kiss. That's Bobby. He's singing that one, and that's kind of pretty mellow, and it's got these ba-ba choruses with. Again, shoegazy a little bit. The other 2 songs are kind of more stripped down, really somber Bobby songs, mellow affairs, and they're starting to get. I don't know if there's still a couple at this point, but I think things are starting to break apart, and you can kind of feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a great EP. This is if you like the Field Mice and didn't love the album or whatever. If you're weird if you didn't, but if you didn't, this one you probably. If you hadn't heard this and you're like, I don't want to hear anything by Northern Picture Library, but you love the Field Mice, check this one out for sure.
Yes.
But check them all out.
Yeah.
Last September's farewell kiss. When I think of it now, touches me so.
And then, I don't know why I even bought this, but this is a postscript. This came out in like 2005. I guess I bought it because it did have a couple unreleased songs, but it's basically that Paris EP. Actually, those 2 EPs, the Blue Dissolve and the Paris EP.
Well, it's kind of nice to have them both on the same.
I guess so. Yeah.
Disc because together they can make a nice little album.
Yeah, and it's called Postscript. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And it's got other songs though too, like another 4 songs that aren't anywhere else. So
good.
One from like a comp, couple unreleased ones. So that's what I bought. I'm not that. I don't buy things that if we have a copy of it already.
No.
Okay. This is on LTM recordings. So yeah, worth checking out too. Yeah, for sure. If and easier way, if you don't have anything by them, just get this.
Yeah.
Plus the album Alaska. That's their whole discography. They Bobby went on to form next a band called Trembling Blue Stars. What do we got up there somewhere? All right, over there. We need a pointer.
Yes.
And he did a bunch of albums as Trembling Blue Stars. Great stuff. Probably more in line with Field Mice. More somber affairs. All about heartbreak and breakup and
Yeah,
So-
because him and Anna Marie, they ended up breaking up.
But she ends up being on some of those records too.
Yeah, she
so
did.
It's kinda,
She was.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was. They were able to.
I
sort out
think
the
eventually,
differences
yeah.
and-
After Trembling Blue Stars, he formed his latest project called Lightning in a Twilight Hour, and I think it's right here, this one. That's their first album. They have another, that was from like 2018, 17. They put out a second album in 2022, which we have, and then I think they just released a new single that's from the upcoming album. I'm not sure if it's coming out this year or next year, but their third album.
But you can get their stuff on Bandcamp.
Yes, Lightning in a Twilight Hour, and you
Yes.
can find their stuff. It's actually not cheap. Get it now before you can still get them on Discogs for the vinyl for those. Not too bad.
Yeah.
So they're really good too. They're kind of a continuation of all that kind of stuff. If you like Bobby, you're gonna like that too.
Yeah.
But that's it. Northern Picture Library. I think it's a bit of a lost classic album. I absolutely love that album to death, and I think he'll never top it. It's his classic for me.
Yeah, it is a beautiful album, and it is, like you said, it's cinematic.
Yeah.
It is like a whole soundtrack, and
Yep.
it just
It invites you in.
it really does.
Just take the
really does.
invitation, people. All right. Thanks as always for watching.
Yeah,
We appreciate it.
And yeah,
We'll see you on the next one.
we will.
right.
We've got more.
Oh, we do have more.
We don't
There's
care.
always more.
We don't care if only 5 of you are watching.
No,
this.
we do care. Tell a friend. But yeah, we're doing these micros for the love of these little
Just
bands.
for the love of it,
That we
yeah.
hope other people we can turn them on to. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why we do appreciate the ones who do watch it.
Yeah. So thanks for watching, and happy digging.
All
Bye.
right. See you next time.